In this video, we are going to talk about 10 tips how to build wealth. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to How to Make Money Top 10 Videos channel, and ring the bell for our future updates. Number 10. Learn as much as you can about money. Before we can genuinely address any significant improvements in our life, the first thing we must change is our thinking. Robert Kiyosaki, business magnate and author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, remarked, "Everyone has the power to create a financial ark to survive and flourish in the future. However, you must devote time to your financial education in order to construct an ark with a strong foundation." Investing time in your financial education is thus the first step toward creating money from nothing. Learn the meanings of key phrases such as income, expenses, net worth, return on investment, passive income, and financial freedom. Read books, listen to podcasts and interviews, enroll in classes, and read blogs like Sarwa's on financial education. Keep in mind that, like any other type of education, financial education must be ongoing. Never stop learning new things. However, a word of caution is necessary here. Because of the democratization of financial data, there is a lot of erroneous data out there. Number 9. Establish a reliable source of income. It's difficult to accumulate wealth from nothing if you don't have a steady source of income. You can't invest unless you save money, and you can't save money unless you have a steady income. This is to say that multi-level marketing, Ponzi schemes, and betting do not produce long-term prosperity. Learn to avoid people who pitch get-rich-quick programs that require only 3 hours per week of work. Long-term value creation is the source of long-term wealth. It is genuinely hard to generate sustainable wealth if you are not creating intrinsic value and earning money from that good or service. Continue to focus on building greater long-term value if you are a small business owner. According to Brian Tracy, a self-development specialist, all money comes from creating value, which includes developing a company plan that can produce more, better, cheaper, faster, and easier than someone else. Number 8. Make a financial plan. If you want to learn how to generate wealth from nothing, you must first create a budget and stick to it. Using that consistent revenue stream, you'll need to construct a budget to keep track of how you spend your money, which is normally done on a monthly basis. A budget is a financial plan for a specific time period that includes projected income and expenses. Every household and or person should prepare at least a monthly budget to determine their projected income and expenditures. Living without a budget is akin to sailing without a compass, and you'll almost certainly end up adrift in a sea of financial blunders. The 50 hours 30 minutes 20 seconds rule is a popular budgeting strategy. This method allows you to create a budget that allocates 50% of your income to basic expenses, rent, mortgage, food, and healthcare, 30% to non-essentials, shopping, vacations, and entertainment, and 20% to savings and investments. What is the significance of budgeting? One of the main reasons is that knowing how you spend your money makes it easier to identify areas where you can cut costs. The less you spend, the more you can save and invest. You may develop money faster by recognizing and eliminating needless and avoidable spending. It's that easy. Number 7. Make sure you have enough insurance, but not too much. Insurance is an essential thing to include in your budget. Insuring yourself and your primary assets, properties, automobiles, and so on, protects you against large losses in the event of a disaster. You should obtain health insurance at the very least to avoid going bankrupt in the event of a costly illness. If you don't already have one, look into and compare health insurance policies in the UAE to get the best one for you. Consider homeowner and auto insurance if you own a home and a car. Consider purchasing term life insurance if you have children or dependent relatives. Building wealth is great, but losing it due to unanticipated situations and events will be terrible. So be proactive and insure your most important possessions. Don't, however, over-insure. There are numerous insurance products on the market that are completely useless. Unless you have a compelling need to acquire additional, stick to the 4 listed above. Buying insurance does not change your life, it only protects it from changing, stated Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba and China's richest man. You will not go bankrupt because you bought insurance. Nevertheless, if you don't, you will force your loved ones to become bankrupt. Number 6. Make extreme saves from your earnings. While the 50 hours 30 minutes 20 seconds rule is a wonderful place to start, you'll find that if you put in the effort, you can save a lot more. There will be numerous items in your budget that you may minimize or cut once you are committed to building money. You won't be the only one who thinks this way. There are a plethora of communities nowadays that advocate ways to save extremely. The FIRE, Financial independence, retire early movement is one of the most well-known. They push people to save a large amount of their monthly income by promoting extreme savings practices. One of the FIRE movement's pioneers, 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤 Fisker, proposed, and followed, a plan that involved investing 60% to 80% of one's monthly income. Fisker retired at the age of 33 and currently lives outside of Chicago on $7,000 per year. Fisker, and other FIRE movement leaders, have built massive communities around the success of their personal finance experiments to minimize costs, and the consumerism that ratchets them up. They do this in a variety of ways, including instead of buying goods, they construct and create them, for example, baking bread and building tables. Fisker feels a sense of accomplishment in addition to the money gains, which he finds more fulfilling than consumerism. While saving 60% to 80% of your income may seem like a difficult objective for the time being, it does indicate that there are numerous ways to minimize costs that you have not yet considered. Number 5. Save for a rainy day. After you've figured out how to save a considerable portion of your salary, the next step in creating money from nothing is to set up an emergency fund. A self-funded emergency fund is similar to self-funded insurance. It's money laid up for unexpected costs such as auto repairs and unforeseen events such as job loss or pandemic-induced lockdowns. There are two ways to make things worse when unexpected expenses and circumstances arise: take on debt and/or sell your assets. When you sell your investments, you lose both the cash sold and the interest from the market exposure it could have earned if you hadn't sold. To avoid these two possibilities, we recommend that you learn how to build an emergency fund as soon as possible. An emergency fund should be enough to cover 3 to 6 months worth of costs. Also, make sure those funds are in a savings account that you can get to quickly if the need arises. An emergency fund, like insurance, will not make you wealthy, but it will keep you from selling your investments or going into debt in the event of an emergency. Number 4. Develop your skill set. You can either reduce your costs or raise your income to increase your savings and investments. While many financial counselors concentrate on the former, the latter requires equal attention. If you work as an employee, expand your skill set by taking professional courses and engaging in ongoing professional development. You can receive promotions or better job offers from other firms by increasing your skills, both hard and soft, which equals more money. Improve your industry knowledge, devote more resources to innovation, and deliver greater value to your consumers if you own a small firm. You'll be able to grow your market share and revenue as a result of this. Number 3. Look into passive income options. You should be looking for ways to earn passive money in addition to boosting your revenue through your job or business. In contrast to your employment or business, passive income is revenue that you create that does not demand your constant presence or labor. Investment passive income, where your money performs all the work, and non-investment passive income are the two types of passive income. You do some work on the side. We'll stick with the latter here because the next section concentrates on the former. There are many ways to make money on the side in today's global and digital economy. However, be aware of get-rich-quick schemes like Ponzi schemes and betting sites while researching these options. Instead of selling your concept as a digital product, you can sell it as a series of regular blog entries. You can monetize your blog with Google AdSense, digital products, paid membership, sponsorships, and guest posts, among other options, after you have enough visitors. Instead of selling your own digital products on your site, you may sell those of other merchants and earn a commission on each sale. Using affiliate marketing, you can avoid having to design your own product. Dropshipping is when you sell things from different merchants without having to keep stock of them yourself. Customers submit orders with you, which you subsequently handle with the producer, who then delivers to the customer. Your profit is the difference between the retail price, which the customer pays, and the purchase price, which you pay to the merchant. Number 2. Make passive investing a priority. To accumulate riches, you must first save, and then invest. If you follow the steps above, you're now saving at least 20% of your income and generating additional revenue through side hustles. Now is the time to put the two together and get serious about investing. All of the millionaires you know and admire have amassed their riches by making prudent and profitable stock market investments. If you don't make enough money to accomplish the work, you'll have no choice but to do it. The issue is that your earning potential is limited, and you cannot earn money while sleeping, as Buffett advised. Investing your money in the market, on the other hand, means that your money is working for you and you are gaining from the labors of others. Number 1. Reduce debt. Before you start investing, it's a good idea to pay off your obligations first. Calculate how much you owe and the interest rate you're paying. The debts with the greatest interest rates should be tackled first, as they will be the most costly. Consider increasing your monthly repayments to erase the balance faster or switching to a card that offers 0% on balance transfers to minimize credit card debts. I hope you enjoyed our video. Please let us know in the comments area below. Thank you for being with us. Please like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell before leaving. Thank you for watching How to Make Money Top 10 Videos channel.